Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the Cognac show. I said cognac, ooh, ooh. I said cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm your bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed.
Darlings, I'm Cognac Wellerlane, and we are here at the Southampton Hospital Annual Gala, and I am here with President Mr. Steve Bernstein. Now, tell my audience, you are, of course, a big supporter of this event, and you've come every single year. What can we expect for this year at this particular gala?
This is our biggest fundraising event. We raise upwards of $1.4 million, $1.5 million to support our emergency department, which serves over 25,000 people a year. It's our largest and most important fundraiser. We expect upwards of 600 people here tonight. It'll be a little different tonight. We have a different band, a different caterer. I think it's a different look. I think people are going to be very impressed with what they see here tonight.
Yes, and I understand the cocktail hour. There's like something added, an addition to the cocktail.
It'll be a very robust cocktail hour. I think people will be impressed. For everyone who left our cocktail hour hungry last year, they won't this year. I think the presentation will knock people out.
Now, who is the cocktail hour? Who is it being catered by? Do you know?
Yes, it's entertainment by Lawrence Caterers. He's terrific, and it'll be terrific. I think people were ready for a change. We've always, our past caterer was terrific, and we'll use him again for other events, but this was just time for a change. We get a lot of the same people coming every year because they're very supportive of Southampton Hospital, and we just owed it to them to make a little bit of a change.
Well, I'm happy to hear that, and I'm anticipating a fantastic event. I can't wait, and I thank you very much. And if we want to support the hospital, where can we go? What is the website?
Go to our website, www.southamptonhospital.org, and there are plenty of opportunities on that website to support the hospital generally or any one of its specific initiatives. So we hope everybody will do that and support us and support our emergency department.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Don't go away yet. We'll be back in a moment, darlings. More interviews coming up. Keep watching. Big champagne kisses. Welcome back, darlings. I'm Cognac Wellerlane, and we are here at the Southampton Hospital Annual Gala, and I'm here with President Bob Chaloner. And this is such a fabulous event. Every year I come, it's really quite spectacular. But now, there are some changes to this event this year.
A couple little changes, yes. We're trying a little bit different on the food this year, and we have some different music as well. And fortunately, this year we do have air conditioning, which in years past we didn't.
I went in to take some video and pictures of the auction items, and it was so pleasantly cool.
Absolutely. And today I was out there in the heat and thinking this air conditioning is definitely going to be worth worth it tonight. So
It certainly is. It's
really
a terrible
excited.
humid night tonight.
Very humid night, exactly right. But everybody else have a good time. We'll keep the temperature down, let everybody get up there and rock and roll all night, we hope. So.
Now tell my audience what we can expect at tonight's event besides the food, the music.
Well, the food, the music, we always keep our speaking program very, very short because we don't think people want to be here to listen to speeches. So I speak. We have the dean from Stony Brook, who we're coming together with. Stony Brook will be speaking, and our chairs, the event chairs.
Yes,
Hollis,
I'd love
Forbes,
to talk to
Yeah, Hollis, Forbes, Jim Forbes, and Marigay and Bill Ford, and we'll introduce you to them as well. Wonderful people who've agreed to chair for us, which we're really
great
excited.
supporters, great supporters.
Very, very big supporters. The support from the entire community is so wonderful for the hospital. It makes a big difference for us. So
Tell my audience, where can we go to participate, support, and donate?
thank you for asking that at www.southamptonhospital.org. All the information is right on our website. So,
Fabulous.
thank you. Thank you.
And we'll be back in a moment, darlings. More interviews coming up. Keep watching. Pig Champagne Kisses. Welcome back, darlings. I'm Cognac Wellerlane, and we are here at the Southampton Hospital Annual Gala. And I am here with the event chairs, Hollis and
Jim Forbes.
Jim Forbes. Now, tell my audience, this must have been quite an undertaking to become part of this event and to put this event together. Can you tell my audience how you got involved with this?
Well, I just, the hospital's so important to the community, and from my daughters to my mother have been in Southampton Hospital. They've always been wonderful, and, you have to support the hospital.
You certainly do. And of course, you as her husband are a big supporter because she said, let's support the hospital.
So I joined the hospital board about 6 years ago, and it's really become one of my favorite causes. We really need a great health care provider out here in Southampton and the Hamptons in general, and it's really become a big cause of ours, and that's why we agreed to chair the event. And I think everyone will have a wonderful time this evening. The weather held out, and we have a beautiful tent when you get inside.
Certainly is a
fabulous.
beautiful tent.
Right.
And you guys are terrific. You complement each other perfectly in your aqua and turquoise. I love your dress. Can you tell my audience who the dress is by, who the designer
I
is?
think it's from Theory.
You look gorgeous. And thank you so much. And
Thank you.
tell my audience where we can go to support the hospital. What is the website?
You go to southamptonhospital.org, that's southamptonhospital.org, and you can make a donation. Or if you can get here and get a ticket, come to the benefit tonight, and we have a silent auction as well.
Fabulous. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Welcome back, darlings. I'm Cognac Wellerlane, and we are here at the annual Southampton Gala, and I am here with this wonderful chair, and she's going to introduce herself to the camera.
Hi, I'm Marigay McKee.
Marigay McKee, now tell my audience how you became involved with the Southampton Hospital and why you think this hospital is such a crucial part of the community.
Because, this is our first year as homeowners in Southampton, but we rented for the last 2 summers, and we love it here. So now that we decided to make a home here, we feel very strongly that the hospital is a big part of the community. We've actually had to use it once or twice in the last year. And
you are very happy with what we love. The doctors,
we love
the medical
it.
treatment.
We know the chairman very well. We know the president of the hospital, and we just feel it's a very good cause. And I also think it's important to have an emergency room for the other Hamptons that have to drive all the way, to Southampton, and have a new and improved hospital with a better cardiac facility. So I think all of the funds that are being raised are going for such a good cause. There's a lot of people in Southampton that, as we all age, we need more hospital treatment.
Oh, you're not
children, our
you're
parents,
right.
and for us.
You're right.
I think it's important.
Yes. Now, I hear an accent. Are you Australian or British?
No, I'm British, and Bill is American. So
Where are you from in England? London?
London, Notting Hill,
Notting Hill, lovely.
and Bill's from New Jersey.
I love the accent, and I love your dress. Tell my audience the dress. Who is the designer?
So the dress is by Pucci. I bought it last year when I was in Portofino, and they always have a very good selection of Pucci in Italy. So anyway, I fell in love with the dress. It's turquoise, it's the color of the sea, and it felt very summery to me.
And you look really stunning.
Thank you so much.
One of the most beautiful gowns here tonight.
Thank you so much. Thank
And
you.
the jewelry too.
So these are very special. These were my Valentine's gift last year, and yeah, I thought they were perfect to go with the dress.
You look gorgeous.
Thank you. We do two in Europe.
Yes, we do too in Italy. And we'll be back in a moment, darlings. More interviews coming up. Keep watching. Pig Champagne Kisses. Welcome back, darlings. I'm Cognac Wellerlane, and we're here at the Southampton Hospital Annual Gala, and I'm here with Sara Herbert Galloway, and she comes every year because she's a big supporter of the Southampton Hospital. Now, tell my audience, last we saw each other was at the Heart Ball.
Yes, at the Heart Ball, which was absolutely beautiful, and ironically, the Heart Ball and this tie-in, because the American Heart Association, is always raising awareness for the heart. And then this also health-related for the hospital. And one of the nice things is they're working on another satellite, I guess I would call it, in Riverhead. No, I'm sorry. Wait, I'm going to say it again. They're working on building another facility in West Hampton, and they're also working on the first ever, I guess it would be a lab that houses all radiation equipment and things, which is well needed in this area.
That's interesting, fascinating, by the way.
I learned a little bit more about it, and I want to be involved with the fundraising for the hospital because it's so well needed.
Oh yes, absolutely, absolutely, and and it's such a good hospital. Everyone comes here. It's the only one in the community, right?
Yes, and I think they're moving over to the Stony Brook facility where the college was, so that's going to be welcomed, and then this will be another facility after that that will be medically related.
Terrific, terrific. Tell my audience where we can go to find out more information. What's the website for the hospital?
I think it's southamptonhospital.org.
That's the one, darling. That's the one. And you look spectacular. I love your gown. Who's the designer?
It's Harvey Legere.
Gorgeous. And your jewelry, the pearls and the diamonds are beautiful.
I try to, this is the one event you can really dress for.
Oh, yes. Everyone does. Yeah. Everyone does. Even me, darling. Even me.
You look beautiful. And you always look beautiful, Cognac.
Yes. Let me give you a kiss. Don't go away yet. We'll be back in a moment with more interviews coming up. Keep watching Pig Champagne Kisses. Welcome back, darlings. I'm Cognac Wellerlane, and we are here at the Southampton Hospital Annual Gala. And I'm here with the gentleman that actually helped make this happen. He is responsible for this whole event, he planned out the menu, the food, everything that's going on, and he's going to introduce himself to the camera.
Hi, my name is Larry Scott from Lawrence Scott Events, and we're based out here in Long Island.
This is truly a spectacular event tonight. Now, I've been coming to the Southampton Hospital every year, but we've never experienced this at the cocktail hour. This is truly an amazing cocktail hour. Tell my audience what went into planning this for this particular event.
I think for the last 3 years they've been asking me to come out and do this event for the Southampton Hospital, and this year I accepted because I beat to my own drum a little bit, and I really don't like to get gimmicky and trendy. I like class, I like over the top, but
so do I.
Very, very tastefully. Obviously, yes, you're a little over the top, but beautiful.
Thank you.
But just my food, when you go into the main tent, you'll see horse troughs that are 12 feet long, and they're filled with fruits and vegetables, and I like to, people first eat with their eyes, so I like them to be engaged by the food, the presentation. It becomes chandeliers in the room.
Well, it's really, the food here, everything is, it's amazing. Tell my audience about the different hors d'oeuvres that we're eating here tonight. The variation of hors d'oeuvres are very, very very selective and very high-end.
Well, I don't like people leaving a party. Sometimes they leave a party and they're going to a diner or to get food because there is no food. So I like to serve a lot of food, and I like to make sure that it's mixed up so that there's something for everybody. Whether it's tuna tartare, chopped avocado served in silver tureens, filet mignon cigars, a chicken satay, a staple, pigs in a blanket, everybody loves, sliders, meatball lollipop. It goes on and on and on and on.
It sounds delicious. I want you to tell my audience where we could go to find out more information. Where can we go to hire you to cater our events for our weddings, our anniversaries, our charity galas? Where can we go? What is the website, darling?
The website is LawrenceScottEvents.com.
Spell that.
LAWRENCE, Scott, SCOTT, events, EVENTS. Thank God I did have some spelling problem. LawrenceScottEvents.com. And we have a great website, we have a great Facebook page, an Instagram page, all under Lawrence Scott Events.
Spectacular! And we'll be back in a moment, darlings, with more interviews coming up. Give me a kiss.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, and pink champagne kisses.
I have been an employee of Southampton Hospital since 1967. From the doctors to the nurses, we're all for the same purpose, and that is just giving genuine professional care to the people that we serve.
I joined the medical staff at Southampton Hospital over 15 years ago. At the time, it was a very small community hospital with a small emergency department. The emergency department has grown tremendously over the years. We see over 25,000 patients a year.
I, in fact, was born in this hospital and raised in this town, and my children were born here. And I'm pleased to be able to serve the community through working on the hospital.
We're a small community hospital. Access to resources can be a challenge way out here in the east end of Long Island. So the hospital and the community have been working together for a number of years to think about ways we can really bring healthcare resources here to the community.
We're a healthy institution on our own, but the pressures that small community hospitals face today are very different than the pressures that they faced 25 years ago. Our best chance of being sustainable for the long term is to partner with an institution like Stony Brook that can offer financial stability as well as offer our community better access to more medical specialties and medical care in general.
I first learned about Southampton Hospital soon after I arrived at Stony Brook about 5 years ago. I learned that for the last 25 years, the two hospitals have been discussing the notion of working together. 5 years ago, I first met Bob Chaloner, the CEO of Southampton Hospital. I was immediately impressed with the fact that he's an outstanding healthcare executive, but he also sees the vision of working together with a university hospital.
Stony Brook University is an academic medical center. And academic medical centers really can do something very special. They allow us to recruit outstanding faculty who are interested in teaching, interested in research, and also, of course, in clinical care. And those kind of people are stars often. They're people at the cutting edge of what's going on in research and clinical care.
Stony Brook has access to research, to teaching, to medical residency programs, to a wide variety of specialists that we as a small community hospital would never have available on our own.
This is, of course, not a partnership of equals. Stony Brook is a much larger institution than we are, but I've been very impressed with their leadership and the sensitivity that they have to the fact that we're a community hospital serving a small community that we've served for more than 100 years. I think they've done an excellent job at helping us safeguard our community's access to care for the long term.
We're going to have a wider reach. We're going to be able to take care of more people. We're going to have the best of medical care available in a local community hospital.
There are several benefits to our partnering with Stony Brook University Hospital. One is that they will help us address the financial pressures that small community hospitals face today.
They have a tremendous market share in the amount of medications that they purchase from the wholesalers. So by being under the same operational license, we'll be able to have significant cost savings to that aspect.
As well, it will give our community better access to medical care in general and to specialty medical care particularly. Furthermore, we have the potential to build a new hospital at the Stony Brook Southampton campus, which will be a state-of-the-art hospital.
You know, parts of our hospital are decades and decades and decades old, and they've been renovated and renovated and renovated, but there's still the opportunity to build from scratch is a tremendous opportunity to provide really state-of-the-art care in the Hamptons.
The idea of bringing the hospital and the educational infrastructure together is fascinating, I think, in terms of the opportunities that this will provide, not only for our hospital, but for the community. We are the largest employer on the South Fork of Long Island, and our working together with Stony Brook, I think, will just open up so many more opportunities for us, so many new chances for people to explore all the great careers that are in healthcare.
There are a number of reasons why a university hospital like Stony Brook wants to affiliate with a high-quality community hospital like Southampton. First off, education. I'm an oozing academic, but even I must admit that if all of the training we do is in a university hospital, in the rarefied academic world, we are doing our physicians a disservice.
I like our students to have experiences not just at a university hospital, but also community-based, regular bread and butter medicine that students need to know.
80–90% of our students, our residents, are going to be practicing in the community. So what better thing to do than to help train them in a high-quality community hospital like Southampton Hospital. I also learned that there's a lot of services that are not offered to the citizens of that region. By affiliating with Southampton Hospital, it gave us the opportunity to spread our brand of high-quality tertiary care medicine to all of the citizens of Suffolk County, and particularly East Long Island.
It also is a chance for Southampton to join us in the advancement of the mission of discovery by being part of clinical trials, by being part of the teaching of medical students, nursing students, and others.
And if you add to that the research possibilities, because we're doing some cutting-edge things, you're going to expand, I think, the kind of opportunities for care that are going to be available at Southampton Hospital as well.
It will also provide an opportunity for Southampton to attract a new generation of healthcare providers in the years to come.
So by coming together, by bringing these two entities together, I think we're going to do something to improve both of our sides.
Already we've started working together with some of the clinical leadership at Stony Brook. We've been working with their pathologists, providing specialist readings of laboratory samples, something we couldn't have done in a little hospital on our own.
This affiliation actually helps us to save lives. Certain kinds of heart attacks, what we call STEMI heart attacks, the results are directly proportional to how fast you can transfer the patient to another institution and open up the blocked artery.
We have ambulances that are stationed out at Southampton. Our ambulances are ready to take the patient as soon as they're ready to transfer them out.
And having this kind of affiliation and set protocol where cardiologists at the other end are ready for the patient and the information is transferred before the ambulance reaches them does immensely to save lives.
Just about any patient can be transferred here. We have every specialty possible, so if Southampton would like to transfer an orthopedic patient, we have orthopedists that can conference in at any time, neurosurgical patients, pediatric patients, just about any type of patient. We have the type of physician on call 24 hours and they can conference in with any one of the Southampton physicians.
We've had surgical residencies at which we've integrated. We brought the surgical residents that have a shared model out at Southampton and Stony Brook. We've brought them into our simulation center, and I can tell you that our evaluations have been fantastic from the Southampton residents coming to our site.
We've been doing much of this by ourselves, and healthcare is a complicated industry, and it's important to be part of a team today. This is really a collaboration, and it's getting smart, dedicated people around one big table together to serve a region. These are our friends and neighbors that we're caring for, and these are the people that we really want to provide not just good service, but great service. And I think that that shared passion that the people at Stony Brook and the people at Southampton already share is what is going to transform this partnership.
We can make healthcare better, and we can train the next generation of physicians, nurses, health technologists, you name it, prepare them for what's coming in this healthcare revolution that we are facing now.
If I may quote from John Maxwell, people really don't care how much you know until they know how much you care.
Back in a moment with more interviews coming up. Keep watching. Big champagne kisses.
Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the Cognac show. I said cognac, ooh, ooh. I said cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm a bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed to impress. One of a kind girl. This has been a Crybaby Productions, darlings.